Hello everybody and welcome back to The Experimenters. It's your boy Lambchop here, back on the Pixelmon SMP. If you didn't see last episode, we worked on the warehouse. Now a few things have changed for the plan for the warehouse, but it is still the same in a way. As you saw from the intro, we have built a utility platform. Now what are you saying utility platform for? Well, every warehouse needs a utility section. So basically, instead of me going back all the way to the community town, I can then spend a bit of time here while I'm here, be like, oh, you know what? I need to craft something with the mechanical crafter. Come up here, plop, 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 and it's done. Or say, for example, I'm here gathering resources. I'm like, okay, I need to smell this. I need to wash this. We can have a setup up here that we can do some washings, do some cooking, do some smelting, and all them sort of bits. So that is going to be very handy in the future. And once I've got these setups done, I'll probably end up putting a building over this just to fit in the theme with the rest of the area. Now the things that have changed from the warehouse, we've got these two parts here. So we've got the elevator going right down to the bottom, and we've got the little hut there for the waystone. Also, during the stream, I built a blaze backpack just because the amount of times I was falling off and dying off this was insane. Because the amount of times you're like walking to the edge and these stupid ass Pokemon just come up to you and be like, ha, fall. And you just fall and plummet to your death. And honestly, there's nothing you can do about it. You just have to die, which is very, very annoying. So hence why this was built. And then obviously the backpack was built so then I can actually not die. So beforehand I died, then I have to like jump into the water or whatever. Then I've got like, oh, yeah, it was just a ball ache getting up and down.
That's what she said.
Now the plans have changed for the warehouse storage, so we're still gonna have all these chests. It's just how we're gonna store them. So beforehand, what I had was up the top there is the bus line I'm calling it, and the item to just filter through. Like so, here would be all these types of stuff here. This one would be all the red bricks and blah 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 blah. Well, we're gonna change that, and Tommy has suggested using this, the mechanical arm. So I haven't used this before, and he said that is really useful for stuff like this. So basically what we're gonna do, I need to meet up with him so we can get it done, is each of these chests are going to be organized to like either a certain block or a certain category, and the arms are going to do that for us. But I still want bulk storage, so we're gonna have a few farms over here. I've got plans for quite a few farms because I need so much materials for my gym. It's going to be absolutely insane. But for now, we've got stone and we've got cobblestone. So, yeah. So that would be the mega storage, probably from that all the way till here. And then this would be like the far. Now, we have been working away, again, on the stream with the interior side of things. So between last episode and the stream as well, I have gone and sorted out the power situation down here, which is so much handy. I still need to finish these. I've got I've got most, if not all the sails. It's just, honestly, it is just a chore. So digging this all out, organizing it, making it all lined up was a pain. And then I think it was that one, and that's it. So I built 4 more, and it's just, you've got to place them all the way up there, and it takes at least 5 minutes, per one. So I had to give it a bit of a break. I will get back to it because we are we're okay for power at the moment, but the amount we plan to do, we're going to need a lot more. Talking of the stream, we ended up adding another part to this. Oh, and we have broken this, and I'll talk to you a little bit in a second. But over there, we have got an andesite alloy set up, so now we will constantly have a chest full. I think the plan is so we're going to have like literally storage of the cogs, the small ones, the large ones, the andesite alloys, the shafts, and all that sort of stuff. We're going to have basically a setup to have them always stocked up which probably will end up going to the warehouse. We're not too sure yet. The power source is not actually connected to this. It's connected to the bit up the top, but it's not connected to anything below. So the server crashed during the stream, and then when we come back, this kept breaking. So every time we put anything on this, it would just break when trying to connect it to this. So we don't know if it's anything to do with chunk boundaries or what, but we think something is like dud powering it, and we're not quite sure what. Unless the only way we can really find out is if we start like destroying it and then redoing it, or completely get rid of it. But for now, it's working. It's just sometimes it won't work, so we have to like get rid of a block, place a block, and then it will fix it. But we have basically created wireless create power. Yeah, it's bizarre, like just seeing this being powered without being connected, but it is still accessing the power from out there. So we don't actually know what caused this or what. Like literally all we did was add this section, but you unplug this section and it's still being powered without being powered, if that makes sense. But it is being powered because it is connected to that. And yeah, it's bizarre. Like, I'm not as smart as to create, and it was kind of like scratching my head. And then even Tommy, which is our redstone guy, even he was like, I don't know what we've done, but we've broken and made wireless redstone, or wireless create stone. So the reason why I have brought you into here, and as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we are going to be making Ultra Balls. So yeah, we're going to make Ultra Balls, but we are going to have an automatic production for it. So the way I see it, and as obviously it should be seen like this, there's 3 different sections that you need to worry about. One, the stone button, which would be the setup that we're now looking at. From behind us, we will take cobblestone, smelt it into stone, and then make. Then you need the platinum ore, platinum base, which is just platinum ingots. Now, luckily, you don't need platinum for anything other than armor or tools. So what we're going to do is every bit of platinum we get is going to go straight back into making the Pokeballs. And finally, you need the Ultra Ball lid, which is the apricorns. Now, if you've seen, I have got an apricorn farm that I've designed, and we'll be bringing that over here. And basically, we'll have that automatically smelted. And all of these, so they need to be put into an automatic bases, need to put an automatic crafter, and then the button, again, automatic crafter. So you kind of get the thing. So we're going to have 3 different imports into this fart production, and then they all go into a basin with a mixer on top going, and it'll pop out a Ultra Ball. So that is the plan. Before we actually get working on the actual farm, we need to work out where we're going to put it. And honestly, I feel like the best place is inside. And originally I was going to do a building outside. Trying to get it so it comes back here, it's just going to be a lot more hassle. So what we're going to do is we are basically going to knock out this entire section here and have it inside here. So let's get mining. Okay, so we're back at the curate tower I have in the communal hub, and I just need to get some materials. So I don't know how many of these I'm going to need, so let's just take a couple. I am noticing we are burning through a power here. I think it's because Tommy added a new setup, or improved one of my setups over there. So we need that. We need some belts. We've got a stack I'll do. We might need another rotational speed controller. I think like that's probably... Oh, no, we need which all the stuff is over at the main area. Eventually, we're not going to spend much time over here. Once we've got the warehouse kind of configured up, we're going to be spending a lot of time over there. But we will be back to finish the town. And I haven't really touched the berries either because I've been busy with the warehouse. Yo, that is so quick. What the hell? That's mental. I love that. So that should... Oh, that's most of the stuff. We still need to make a... But we'll worry about that in a second. So we're going to start off with So we've got 3 different types. So luckily we've got this. So we've got this ore, or this type of ore, which I believe you can wash it. This ore just needs to be smelted. That just needs to be smelted. And that's the one that needs to... Right, yeah, let me double check. So we got, yeah, just smelt. This could be crushed and smelted. This is just smelted. So basically we've got 3 different types of ore so far. So basically what we need to do is we get a filter and then we put the ores on. Obviously we'll adjust this later on. But then we need another 2 filters. So we go, and then we'll go, because then what we can do from there is we'll have all the ores. So we get this and these. So break this. So from here, just put it there for, oh my god, I can't place anything right now. We'll put this here, and then it'd be this filter, so the ores will go through here, and then this is where we'd have it break up. So we'd have, let's make a sign, just, I don't want to get myself confuddled. So we need a section for non-crushing. Then we need obviously a crushing section. And then from that crushing we'd have washing. So we have washing. So we'd have washing and cooking. So basically we'll probably need to actually extend this out. So we've got a bit more space. Put these stairs. So we've got the crushing wheel. So I don't know where we're gonna put this actually, because I feel like let me have a think about this, and then I'll bring you back once I've actually got a better plan on what I'm actually doing. Okay, so we've finally finished the ore processing unit. Well, somewhat finished it. So far it's set up for, well, kind of set up for platinum and ore, for platinum and iron. So basically what I need to do is, for now, we put iron needs to be washed and then platinum needs to be smelted. So in theory, we should be able to just chuck this. Will that recrush? So basically what will happen, and eventually when I get around to it, is we'll config this here for the ores to go into it. We've got this one that just puts into a smelting. This one obviously crushes it and then puts it in smelting, and then this one crushes it again and then puts it into washing. So in theory we should have, oh yeah, okay. I haven't put the filters on this. Ah. So this filters, we've got to then go what? So silicon and platinum. Is that deny? Okay, I completely forgot about that. So now if we jump down here. So is that now going to cook it? Yep. So then we've got to do the same over there, which I don't have any filters on hand to fix that. Which that's fine. We can just, for now, just put that in there. So yeah, so now we're getting silicon and that from here, or the platinum. What I could do, and what I've been thinking of is, so if we have, for example, the basin somewhere like here. So this is be the area where we make the Pokeballs. We'll get... Look at this. So what I'm thinking... Then we need a brass and this. So off this, we bring that out. Oh my god, Ghastly. You know what, Pokemon, I love them, but they're so annoying. So yeah, this comes off. And then we'd have a line. So here. So then this here will be like where we can have the ores being made into blocks and then go back in. Which I'm not too worried about that part right now. So the platinum comes along here. Would have a brass tunnel. Is this going to work? So what I'm thinking is we have the brass funnel there. And then platinum. Then we'd have another one here. Which then we'll say 3. This is pushing it a lot further back this way than I was anticipating. Then we're going to need... So, quite a few of these, actually. So we have the main one going there. This is way too bigger than... Because then I'm thinking... I need to find a better way of, like... compacting this. Because if we think about it... So we can bring it back a couple of spaces. So the plan I'm thinking of is so we have that, so only 3 of whatever's in that chest comes out. Which then would have 1, 2, 3. You get the picture. We'd have that going into these, and then this would autocraft going into, which would then go into the basin. So therefore, this will be the first setup to make the base, the platinum Pokeball base from this. So literally, whenever we go mining, this will just constantly fill up. And then from that side over there, we would have the stone getting turned into buttons. And then this way, I don't know how far we can go this way, but this is the way that would go and build the apricot farm. So we've got a little bit more work to do. But we're getting there. We've got like the foundations. We've got one of the big parts of this done. Alright, so we've finally compacted the process for the bases, which I'm really happy with. So basically, what we've got is, like I said, we've got all the stuff coming around and doing all that. And then what I have added, so all the ingots that come from these and all that will come into this chest here, which then we can use this to like hammer down and make it into blocks to send it on its way to the storage system. So what we're going to be doing is along from here, we are going to be adding a way back to the storage system. So in theory, everything will come all the way back here. Was that too far? Was that too low? Oh, it's too far. So, okay. That's one thing I'm finding quite annoying with the belt, is like the distance. This chest is just for... Actually, I can move it. This is for like the ores that don't need to be sorted, so we just need to add a little extra system for these. But that can wait until a later date. Right, so now that's in place. This side here is going to be where the stone buttons come from. Now, what I'm going to do is, just because I kind of haven't got any idea where we want the stuff to go. Oh, that's too high. I need Tommy to come along and, like, take off where he wants stone coming from for this. Because it could be somewhere along here. And honestly, I don't want to touch anything in there because I might mess it up. And, yeah, I can't be doing that. Right, so we get this. I can't even place shafts right now. So that'd be coming here, and then we'll have buttons going into that. For now, I'm just going to be lazy and just chuck in the buttons manually until I get Tommy to add that for me. And then coming off this side is going to be the apricorns. But as you've seen me already do this farm before, I'm just going to do this, get it all in place, and then I'll bring you back for the final product. And these Garties are getting annoying. Jeez! I really underestimated how much work this apricot part was going to be. Like, building the farm itself for the apricorns wasn't too hard. Like, I can do this now whenever because this is my design. But this section here was just so tedious, even though it shouldn't be. Like, if you look at it, it's relatively simple. Like, you've got a sorting bit here to sort out the apricots into where they need to go. Then you've got, like, 2 coming out to go into these 2, and then that one. So, it is very tedious, but I feel like there is one issue. Now, it's going to be good that we're going to get loads of apricots. I don't think this issue will occur because the farm doesn't produce overly loads. I don't know. It might produce more than my other one because this is a little bit bigger per like section. But what if the yellow apricots fill up? Is it just going to fill up both these with yellow apricots, or the black one, for example? Is that going to fill it up? Well, obviously, only time will tell. But we will get there, you know. But what I've done, as you can see, we've got a black row, a yellow row, and another black row. So that is the 3 we need. And then it's separated here, to then here, to then here, and then it goes all the way here. Then last but not least, I haven't connected anything up because, like I said, I need Tommy's input to either tell me or help me pick where the line is for the stone that I need. I've got the input, so the stuff needs to get here, but I just need him to like be like, okay, we can take it from here, we can smelt it here, and then we can bring it over. Which that's a later job. I'm done with this project, so all we've got to do is craft some stone buttons. We chuck it in here, and here we go. The first Pokeballs to be made. Yeah. Oh wait, we need to turn this farm on as well. And here we go. The farm is going. Now I might adjust the speed, but I don't know. It's a good enough speed. We don't want it too fast. We don't want it too slow. And we come over here. You see the apricots that I've placed down. Simulating what will happen. They will drop onto here. Pokemon dying. Again, another thing I could do is add some more cookers above, going down. But this farm isn't going to produce like ridiculous amount that we're going to need extra ones. God damn it, stop dying down there. So there you go, you can see the black ones have gone through. And now it is going 2 at a time. So there we go, we now have a fully automated Pokeball factory. Let's go. Of course we do have to add in the platinum, but that's not a big issue. Whenever you go mining, you get loads of ores anyway. So we have an ore process, an apricot farm, soon to be a button farm, and then of course the actual main thing, the Pokeballs. So now we can go all the way to the warehouse because it is connected up. I'll probably end up just getting it sorted out so it is just a chest and not a row. But at the moment, I've set it up as a row. There we go. 31 Pokeballs have been made automatically. Oh, yeah. Now, it is going to be a slow process because obviously the apricot farm isn't the fastest. The way you can speed that up is obviously making that bigger. But you know what? I'm happy with that. That's great. We ain't got to worry about making Pokeballs anymore. Well, anyway, guys, that is all I've got time for. Next episode, I haven't got a clue what I'm going to be doing. So let me know in the comments what you'd like to see me tackle next. Do you want some more farms? Do you want me to focus on catching some more Pokemon? Or do you want me to start looking at some legendaries? Let me know in the comments below. But until next time, we'll catch you in the next episode of the Pixelmon SMP.